SHMACKEMAGOB, everybody. Hey, it's the third track by track with me and Will Carroll from Death Angel. How you doing, Will?
What's up, Ralph, and everybody out there?
Yeah, dude, and he came up with this idea. He wanted to put Twisted Sister, Come On Play, and look, I got it autographed from D. Snyder, versus, check this out, Will, Still Sealed, with the hype sticker. You see that? That it's like a ticket?
Yeah, I still have mine as well.
Wow, cool, man. Yeah,
I still have mine as well.
Admit one, and it's still sealed. First person out there, $10,000. It's yours. All right, so you came up with this idea, and I agree with Will. I mean, he saw it as suck versus suck. Now, I do like songs off both these albums, but I do agree, and I think everybody should universally agree. Does anybody out there think that this is a better follow-up to the album before? Is Theater of Pain better than Shout at the Devil? Is Come On Play better than Stay Hungry? I would love to know if people actually think that. You know?
I mean, I'm sure there are people who do think that, and they're just, for the most part, I bet you a lot of them are just trying to go against the grain and be that guy, you know, or that girl, you know. Just I don't get people like that, because there's no way in fucking hell Theater of Pain is better than Shout at the Devil, man. No way.
I know, but I got to ask you this, because you are younger than me. When you first, I mean, were you into Mötley Crüe? Did you like Shout at the Devil before Theater of Pain came out?
Oh yeah, big time. I loved the first two albums. I got into Mötley Crüe in '84, so when Shout at the Devil was, well, Shout at the Devil came out the end of '83, but yeah, I was all into him, man. And when Theater of Pain came out, that was one of the most excited moments in my young life. I mean, I couldn't believe there was a new Mötley Crüe album in my hands. And I looked at the back cover and I was like, oh man, like this is not starting out good, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, I just by the first minute of the first song, I was like, oh dude, this is not starting off well, man. This doesn't have the balls of Shout at the Devil at all. So yeah, it was a huge disappointment. 1985 sucked for major label heavy metal, man.
Thank you. You know, and you got it, but we had the thrash coming in. It kind of saved it. You know what I'm saying?
Totally. That's why I said major label. Like all the major bands that were making the big money put out shitty albums in '85 and '86. Pretty much all of them, you know, except for Kiss, I guess. I like Asylum, you know, but yeah, like every band just failed.
But what you were saying about when you saw this,
oh, dude,
yeah, that's horrifying.
It was a huge red flag, man. Huge red flag.
But that Asylum look, I don't think they were ever looked dumber. And I do like Asylum. I do like it, you know?
Yeah. You know, it's funny. Mötley Crüe played, I think they played a festival in Europe. They may have played the Monsters of Rock or something at the very end of the Shout at the Devil tour cycle. And they wore new costumes at that show that were kind of resembled what they wore on the back of Theater of Pain. Really? And that was the first glimpse of what was to come, kind of. And I remember seeing those pictures in Circus Magazine. I was like, oh no, they used to look so fucking cool. And like, I don't know, what are they doing? Like, it was just a sign of things to come, you know? And totally, man.
So you know, I gotta ask, since you are much younger than me, I mean, when I saw the image and I heard Mötley Crüe for the first time, Theater of Pain, I was horrified. At a younger age, which you're more impressionable, did you get the same, you know, feeling from it?
No way. I thought Mötley Crüe were the coolest looking band in the world during Shout at the Devil. It was like a modern day Kiss, you know, with the platform boots and just, you know, a more streetwise Kiss and a more motley looking Crüe, you know. So I love the way they looked. And then when I finally heard Looks That Kill, I saw the video. That video is fucking awesome, dude. One of the best metal videos ever made, I think.
Yeah,
it's got everything in it, man.
But that wasn't the question I asked. The question I asked was Theater of Pain. Were you as horrified as I was? Because I am older than you.
Oh, dude, Theater of Pain. Yeah, absolutely. Like, can you still see me? You hear me? Okay. Yeah, when I saw the back cover, I was like, "Oh shit, this is bad. This is bad news, man."
And how about the
music? I was not a fan. What?
How about the music though?
I was totally bummed. Like
okay,
right when City Boy Blues kicked in, the ba ba ba, the guitar tones sounded different. You know, of course, it's a different album, so it's going to sound a little different. But it had less balls. It just didn't sound as heavy or as vicious sounding. Not at all. Yeah, I was bummed. Within the first minute, I was like, "This album's gonna suck." I think.
Okay, yeah, because sometimes younger people they'll like it, and then later on they realize it sucks. So you got it right offhand.
Right away. Right away.
You know, a lot of people don't like Stay Hungry. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of Twisted Sister purists who only like the first two albums and think that Stay Hungry is a sellout album, which is complete fucking horseshit. I mean, aside from the two singles, the two MTV hits, that's a fucking heavy album, man. Heavy as hell.
One of the greatest songs, man, The Beast.
Oh, totally, man. To be quite honest, I like Stay Hungry more than You Can't Stop Rock and Roll.
Oh, that one's my favorite. But I love Stay Hungry though, man.
Yeah. Like I have a Twisted Sister Stay Hungry tattoo right here on my forearm. And it's I've had Twisted Sister purists give me shit that I chose the bone logo from Stay Hungry and not the metal logo from Can't Stop Rock and Roll. I was like, man, fuck off.
Burn in Hell, Captain Howdy.
Totally, man.
Don't Let Me Down. SMF. All right. Okay, I got the track listing here in order. So we got Come Out and Play title track versus City Boy Blues. What is your pick?
Oh, it's not even a competition right there. It's Come Out and Play all the way. The album starts off amazing. When I got Come Out and Play, like, see how you asked me, like the back cover of Theater of Pain, and like I was instantly horrified like you. But with Come Out and Play, the album cover was killer. The pop-up was killer. The picture on the back cover is great. And the album starts off amazing. And that song is rolling, man. It's double bass and nice and fast and heavy. And the album is like when I got it on Christmas Day that year, 86, I got it for Christmas. I was like, holy shit, this is going to be the best Twisted Sister album of them all. I was like, this is starting out great. And with Theater of Pain, City Boy Blues, that song's so limp. It's just like, it's a total, you're opening up the album with a filler. It's like, damn, it's not good, man. So yeah, all the way with Twisted Sister, all the way.
And I don't know if you can make this out, Will. I got AJ Perro to sign it.
Dude.
Yeah, because
I can see it.
After 9/11, they did that benefit show in New York or something.
Yeah.
Then a couple days later, Dee Snider played a solo gig down here, and AJ Perro was there. I was like, what the hell, man? AJ Perro, I mean, you're a drummer. That guy was godly.
Totally. Wait, so he was drumming for Dee Snider's solo band?
Yeah, it was the SMF, I think they were called.
Okay.
Nothing but Twisted Sister songs. And I took a picture, which was weird because I had this and I had a Rough Cut, the album Rough Cut, which Dee Snider was like, oh, cool, you got Rough Cut. And I had him sign them all. And AJ was there and I had him sign it. And then I go, hey, can I get a picture? And fucking AJ walked out of the way. I was like, dude, get over here, you know? I don't want a picture with just D. Come here. I love AJ, you know?
That's funny that AJ Perro autographed Rough Cuts because he doesn't play on that album.
Oh, he doesn't? He played he signed it for me.
It's the original drummer. And you can notice a huge difference. Not that the original drummer was bad, but yeah, AJ Perro is definitely a step up for sure, man. Great fucking drummer.
Godly drummer, man. All right, so we both agree because I got to go in. But I will say this, and I don't know if you've heard it. I actually do like City Boy Blues, the demo. Have you ever heard the demo of it?
I have heard the demo, yes.
It is better. It's still not better than Come Out and Play the song, but it's better than what ended up on the album, you know?
Yeah, on the album it's a little too polished and slick and just lacks balls, you know? Just lacks balls.
To me, it sounds like a total Aerosmith ripoff, too. It has such an Aerosmith vibe to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't even have to look. I already know the next two are singles. It's Smoking in the Boy Room versus Leader of the Pack.
Dude, no, that's a tough one, man.
It is tough because they both suck.
Talking about suck versus suck. And talking about two songs that just ruined the band for me. Like, when I saw the Leader of the Pack video, I was mortified because the video is so stupid. I mean, sure, like, I Want to Rock and We're Not Going to Take It. Those videos had a lot of comedy in the videos, huge comedy element, but it still kept it in check. And with the Leader of the Pack video, it was just too much, man. It became a parody of themselves. And same with Smoking in the Boys Room. Like, everyone all of a sudden had to make these funny, goofy, silly videos, you know? I'm going to have to, oh, God, this is embarrassing. I hate this, but I'm going to have to go with Smoking in the Boys Room, I think.
So do I, man. I got to go with Smoking in the Boys Room as well. And yeah, I'm not a fan, and what's funny was Leader of the Pack is on that album, Rough Cut. It was a favorite, a fan favorite in the club days.
Yeah.
So they thought, all right, it's going to be a favorite now, but.
Nope. But the video didn't help, man. If they had just made like a total Streetwise, Twisted Sister type of video, I think it would have fared well for the song. But you remember the video, how goofy it was and how slapstick and everything?
Oh, yeah, it was terrible. Bobcat Goldthwait.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, and flying through the air. It looks so fake when explosion. And just, I mean, there's one good thing I like about the videos when they're all taking a piss.
Yeah.
They zip up and turn around and go, Leader of the
Pack. Yeah.
I did like that. All right. Next one is Louder Than Hell versus You Want What We Got.
Mötley Crüe all the way, dude. Louder Than Hell is a good fucking song. Have you ever heard the demo? It's called Hotter Than Hell.
Yeah, it was.
What the fuck were they thinking, dude? I mean, fuck you, Mötley. Fuck you, Nikki Sixx. You're gonna write a song called Hotter Than Hell. You're already ripping Kiss off at every fucking step of the way, and then you write a song called Hotter Than Hell. Get the fuck out of here. But I do like that song. And You Want What We Got just flat out sucks. That song is terrible, awful.
I gotta agree with you there, Will. You Want What We Got, believe it or not, I remember they were gonna make a video for it.
That's right. It was going to be the third single, or it was a single, but they didn't make a video for it. But you're right, they were going to make a video.
Yeah.
Who knows what that would have been like?
Probably like Bobcat again, screaming his way through another video.
Totally.
All right. Okay. So then we got I Believe in Rock and Roll versus Keep Your Eye on the Money.
I'm going with Twisted Sister on this one. I like I Believe in Rock and Roll. It's got like a dark, like a minor riff. It's in minors and it sounds really heavy. The lyrics are killer. I like the breakdown in the middle where they talk about Led Zeppelin and really, really cool fucking heavy song. One of the heaviest songs on that album. And what was the Mötley Crüe song it was going up again?
Keep Your Eye on the Money.
Yeah, another filler, like another Aerosmith kind of rip-off tune. I never liked that song. I
totally agree with you. I mean, but I don't like that every day. But that's the only thing I don't like about it. But you said with an Iron Fist and Led Zeppelin, the Rock Will Live Forever. I love that part. Yeah, that part is just so fucking cool, you know.
And at the end of that part, he says, "These are the words of the rocker." And like they're bringing back the rocker from the first album. The rock. So yeah, I love shit like that when they have little throwbacks. Yeah, killer too. It's funny that you don't like the everyday. My older brother, or one of my older brothers, hated that too. When we were growing up and I was playing that album in my room, that every day, and we'd cut through the walls and he could hear it and he's like, "Man, I fucking can't stand that every day." So yeah.
I don't know if you know this, Will, but I am your brother.
That's right.
Here's something I got to bring up. When you brought up the Day of the Rocker.
Yeah.
Do you know? I don't know if it's because Atlantic Records re-recorded it. But I don't know if it was the Atlantic version or the secret version. The vinyl, if you play the vinyl on the rocker, at the end, it goes rock, rock. And you have to get up,
rock.
You have to get up and take the needle off.
I have the secret records version, and it just goes on for eternity. Totally.
That's it.
Rock, 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 rock. And I remember once seeing how long it would go until my mom told me to turn the fucking stereo
on. High and Dry was the same way. No, no, no would go, no, no,
oh,
no.
That's right.
Constant.
That's right.
You have to get up and take off the needle.
You know what else is like that is the first Vinnie Vincent album.
You're right. Yeah, that wheel.
Talk about it.
It's not annoying enough. It goes on for 2 minutes before the record actually ends.
Yeah.
But it just keeps going, wheel. That's right. I forgot about that. Right. Okay, so let's see.
I mean, only Vinnie Vincent can find a way to make the most obnoxious album ever recorded that much more obnoxious.
And believe it or not, boy, are you a fan?
I do love the first Vinnie Vincent album.
Wow, dude, so many. Dude, it is like a cult classic.
Yep.
I just can't get into Robert Fleischman's vocals.
I can't either, but dude, the guitar tone of that record is so crushing and so sizzling hot. I love listening to that album, man. But yeah, the vocals kill it for me too, for sure.
I did a review of it, and I said on my review that he sounds like a cat being hit over the head with a suitcase. And he saw the review. He wrote me, agreeing with me, and I had him on my podcast.
Wow.
Guy couldn't have been cooler. And he was like agreeing about the album, And he told very bizarre Vinnie Vincent stories. Vinnie Vincent drives the car with his legs crossed.
With his legs crossed?
Yeah. Like, all you need is 1 foot for the gas and the brake.
Right.
But his other leg is crossed over his leg while he drives.
He's always a gentleman.
That's just one of the many bizarre stories on the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast, which, by the way, Will, you got to join us on that.
I will for sure, man.
You're going to love my co-host, Ian Wadley. He gets really drunk and belligerent, but he's not like he's a funny drunk.
Okay. And
he's a big Death Angel fan, so.
Cool.
He was telling me, you got to get Will on the show. All right. Okay. So then we got, I fucking love this song, dude. The Fire Still Burns versus.
Oh, yeah.
Home Sweet Home.
Of course, Fire Still Burns, man. I love that track. Hold on, I'm charging my phone here. Give me a second.
Yeah, that song is like so fucking good. One of my favorite songs is Fire Still Burns.
Yeah, the Fire Still Burns. When I first got the album, that song didn't really jump out at me at first. I was like, But over the years, I realized how much of a thrash song that kind of is, man. It's got hella thrash influence on it, and a lot of heavy bands have covered that song, like Cradle of Filth, and I can't remember who else, but there have been bands that cover that track, and I dig it, man. I love it. Awesome.
What do you think of Home Sweet Home?
It's not a bad song, man. I mean, I think it's a well-written song, but I'm just so sick of it, and if I never hear it again, I'm okay with it. So I don't think it's a bad track, but it was also like the beginning of the end for Mötley Crüe, because it was their first ballad. First real ballad. I mean, I guess you could say there's some ballads on Too Fast for Love, but it's all right. It's a well-written song.
Well, it's wild you say that, because I was gonna think for sure you hated it, because everybody hates that song. That are like us. I always, even when I was horrified with back in the day, I always loved Home Sweet Home. I just love that song. I do love it. But no, not more than Fire Still Burns.
No way.
Not giving it, but I do love that song. Okay. Then we got, oh, Jesus Christ. Be Cruel to Your School. I never noticed they spelled school SCUEL.
Yes, they switch it up on you.
And Cruel, C-H, it should be Chrool, C-H-R-O-O-L.
Right.
And that one's going against Tonight We Need a Lover.
Dude, Tonight We Need a Lover is my favorite song on Theater of Pain.
Right on.
It's so fucking heavy. It could have easily have been on Shout at the Devil. That riff, man. Dun, 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 dun. Killer, man. Killer. I love that song. I love it. It's one of my favorite Mötley Crüe songs, actually. Definitely that Mötley Crüe wins on that one. I don't like Be Cruel to Your School, and I thought it was a slap in the face to have Billy Joel and all these fucking assholes like Clarence Clemens and shit on the song. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. But so yeah, I'm not into it. I actually never even seen the video. Have you seen the video?
It's not bad, Will. If you watch it with the volume low, because remember at that time D had his teeth sharpened.
Yeah.
He's biting into zombies and like the flesh and everything. It's pretty gruesome.
Huh.
It's a pretty. I mean, watch it with the volume low. It's not bad, but to me, I'm a big Alice Cooper fan. And Alice Cooper wasn't, he was in the blackout period. Dada, Zipper Catch a Skin, and then he was gone for a while. And then D. Snider brings him back, and I know D. Snider's a big fan of his, but I'm like, God damn, bringing him back on this song could really ruin his career.
I agree.
But all right, look. I too, I mean, it's not my favorite. I like We Need a Lover Tonight. I just think the Tonight part goes a little too long at the end. I think that should have been shaved. And I'll give you something that's very similar, which is odd. Tom Warman is the guy that produced Theater of Pain.
Mm-hmm.
He also produced Cheap Trick's Dream Police. Now, the first song on side 2 of Dream Police is I'll Be With You Tonight. Where Tonight is said a lot of times as well.
Totally.
I see a similar thing there. Okay, so now it's a tie, Will. We both have agreed so far. It's 3-3. Okay, so then we got I Believe in You versus Use It or Lose It.
I'm going to go with Mötley Crüe, Use It or Lose It, mainly because the drumming on that song is fucking ripping, dude. Some of Tommy Lee's best work ever. Good double bass, good ride cymbal work, like bouncing off the bell and stuff. So just that alone is better than I Believe in You.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of I Believe in You, and Use It or Lose It is my favorite track off Theater of Pain.
Right on.
Well, it's kind of, the red hot and the bastard of the album.
Totally.
Okay, so then we got Save Our Souls versus Out in the Streets.
Mötley Crüe again, man. Save Our Souls. A great fucking tune, man. Dark lyrics. I love it when Mötley Crüe explore their darker side. And that's when Nikki Sixx was still maybe dabbling in black magic. He always claimed to be into that stuff. So, like, the lyrics still kind of go in that direction on Theater of Pain a little bit. And that song just has a dark, heavy riff, and it just blows away the Twisted Sister song. Yeah, totally.
Well, I don't like that song. I don't like either of these songs. I don't like Save My Souls.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like that song, dude.
Huh.
A lot of people do, though. I have seen a lot of people agree with you online. But come on, dude. Out in the Streets is fucking terrible. I mean,
totally.
It's so bad. I got to give it to Crüe. It wins by default on this one.
I mean, like Out in the Streets is one of those songs like you forgot you heard it 10 seconds after hearing it. It's like, how did that song go again?
That song went out in the street and got hit by a car. All right. All right. Looking out for number 1 versus Raise Your Hands to Rock.
Oh, both those songs suck, I think, man. But oh, dude, I'm just trying to go over the songs real quick. I'll give it to Twisted Sister. The chorus is pretty catchy. I don't like the number one, like the gang vocals, number one. But the song's pretty cool. I mean, it's got some like redeeming qualities to it. I don't like Raise Your Hands to Rock at all. It's also kind of a rip off of the Who. It sounds like Captain Walker or whatever on Tommy. Captain Walker didn't come home. Total ripoff. So I'll give it to Twisted Sister.
Well, you know what? I'm going to give that one to Mötley because I actually like that song, Will.
Really?
Yeah, I like Raise Your Hands to Rock. I do. You know, like All Night from Kiss. I know it's a stupid song, but I can't help but like it, you know?
You like All Night, huh?
I like All Night. And I know it's stupid, you know? But sometimes I just like stupid songs. And Raise Your Hands to Rock is dumb, but I don't know. There's something about it I like. I like the little acoustic-y intro. And I think Vince sounds good on it. And but yeah, rock, it's so predictable. Yeah, I know it's dumb, but I don't know. To me, it sounds like a 70s song. You know, what you were saying, like, you know, The Who, which is 69 though, but it does stick out like a sore thumb on this album. It doesn't sound like Mötley Crüe. It sounds like what you're saying, The Who meets Bad Company.
Yeah.
It sounds like one of those, you know, FM rock songs from back in the day. All right. Now, believe it or not, Will, I love the last two songs we're going to talk about. Love it.
I do too.
Oh, wait a second. I am shocked because almost everybody I know hates Fight for Your Rights.
I think it's a good riff. I think it's a good riff, man.
I love it. I love that. Yeah, that da-na-na. I think it just smokes. And I love Kill or Be Killed. This is tough for me. This is really tough.
I'm going to go with Kill or Be Killed. I mean, it's just funny how a Come Out and Play is sandwiched with two amazing, heavy, aggressive, almost brutal songs for Twisted Sister. They started and end really well. You know, the album ends on a strong note. I love that song. I love it. And I like Fight for Your Rights as well. And the lyrics kind of take a different turn for Mötley Crüe. We get a little political there and stuff, and socially conscious. Yeah, I'm going with Twisted Sister though. Twisted Sister.
Yeah, I am as well. But yeah, man, you know the whole, which is cool, like the whole anti-racism thing and Fight for Your Rights. And you know, because I also at the time you got to remember Nikki Sixx was dating Was it Vanity or Apollonia? One of those.
Vanity. He was dating Vanity.
Yeah. So, you know, he's probably like, you know, he probably had that race conscious thing going on.
He said when he was dating Vanity that at first it was nothing but 24-hour sex. And then after a few months, it turned into whenever they'd get together, he would do heroin and she'd smoke crack. And it just wouldn't work out. I mean, how would that work out? You got one person going down and one person going up.
Yeah, if you want it to work, you both either got to do crack or both do heroin, not, you know, separate.
Yeah.
Well, that's crazy. Well, I think I got it right now because for the past two, mine is a tie, 5-5, where yours, Mötley Crüe wins. You got 6-4.
I'm not surprised by that. I mean, if I had to just not even doing a track by track thing, I would probably say Theater of Pain is the better of the two albums. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And we didn't talk about this before, but what last week our episode, what's the better album for you, Condition Critical or Last Command?
Well, I mean, going into it, I would say Last Command, but after we did the song by song thing, I was like, you know, Condition Critical is really not that bad.
Oh man. Well, this was awesome, dude. I want to thank you a lot for joining me on these track by track.
My pleasure, always, man.
You are the first person to join me on these track by track, and hopefully you'll join me again if you get any ideas.
Definitely.
If you get any ideas, and if I get any ideas with some really bad suck by suck albums, I'll definitely hit you up, man.
Totally. It would be cool to do like a concept album track by track, like King Diamond's Abigail versus
Operation Mindcrime.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I'll tally it up, you know. I mean, Operation Mindcrime has so many tracks. I don't think it'll be easy to find any other King Diamond. I don't think Abigail has that many tracks.
No, it only has I think it has 9 songs on it, maybe. Yeah.
I'll do the math. Maybe we can blend in the interludes, like, you know, Room 213, whatever it's called, in Operation Mindcrime, and make it one song with Eyes of the Stranger.
Sure.
Yeah, that would be probably good. Concept versus concept. Right on. Well, everybody out there, what is your track by track to Mötley Crüe's Theater of Pain versus Twisted Sisters? Come on, play. Leave the comments in the comment section below. And if you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And again, Will, you fucking rule, dude. Thank you so much. Hey, and before you go, what's going on, man? You guys, the tour is still on and everything?
I don't know what to say about that, man. Like,
okay, you can't talk yet.
I can't talk about
it. Things are getting hairy again, man. It's like,
yeah, Testament's going to make a big announcement October 1st in regards to the tour, and that's all I can really say about it. But yeah, things are getting hairy again. But we're definitely playing in a couple of weeks. We're playing up in Sacramento at the Aftershock Festival. We're playing the pre-party night, and the lineup. The original lineup was Faith No More, Anthrax, Testament, Exodus, Death Angel, and then a couple of other bands beneath us. But Mike Patton is having mental health issues or something, and they canceled their whole tour. So they got Cypress Hill to replace fucking Faith No More.
Wow. Are they headlining?
So I think I'll be getting home early that night. But we're still playing the Fox Theater in Oakland with Testament and Exodus. That's in November. That's a big place, like the side, bigger than the Warfield. So that's going to be a really special night. And everything in between is still kind of up in the air. I hope it works out for the best, but that's Testament's call, you know?
Yeah, it's getting hairy, man. There's a lot of things getting canceled again.
Totally.
You know, I mean, I'm going to this Friday I'm going to 2 shows. Crazy, at different venues.
Who are you seeing?
I'm going to go see Jeff Tate do all of Rage for Order and all of Empire. Now, I'm not a fan of Empire. So I'm going to watch Rage for Order and then drive literally 2 miles away to see the Dead Daisies, because I'm a huge fan of Glenn Hughes. You know, so I haven't even heard the Dead Daisies album yet, but I love Glenn Hughes so much I got to go see him. So I'm going to 2 shows on that night, you know.
I think Glenn Hughes is a great singer and a comparable bass player. But have you ever seen him live? Have you ever watched him perform live?
Once.
You didn't think he tries too hard, or like he kind of overdoes everything on stage a little bit, or no?
The thing is that I saw him. What's that thing called? It's not. He doesn't perform the whole show. They have different singers come out. I forgot the name of that thing. They had Robin Zander sing that night. Glenn Hughes. Oh fuck! And then Steve Stevens was on stage, and Matt Storm. I don't know what the hell they call it. They tore around, and you know he wasn't there the whole night, and I didn't notice that about him. But maybe he's that way when you have to watch him for a whole set, you know.
Right.
But I was just impressed. I was like, man, I love those Deep Purple albums he's on. You know, I love 7 Star. What do you think of 7 Star?
You know, I really, really didn't like it when I was a kid. When I just didn't understand it. You know, it just didn't sound like Black Sabbath at all to me. You know, but over the years, that album's aged really well, and I do enjoy it now. I like Eric Singer's drumming on it, and I think there are some really good tracks on that album. Great singing, for sure.
Yeah, the thing is, too, they released No Stranger to Love as the video and the single, and I still don't like that song.
Totally.
And it really misrepresents the album, because, man, Danger Zone, In for the Kill, the title track, I mean, there's some great shit on 7 Star, you know? But right on, dude. Well,
all right, man.
Again, thank you so much for your time, man. I know you just came back from rehearsal and probably want to kick back and shit.
Yeah, so, but I'm still dripping in sweat, kind of.
All right, go take the shower, brother. Thanks again,
on, man.
All right, have a good one.